Go, baby. We're gonna play some Kansas and Iowa State. They're 7-3 too, so we gotta watch out for them. Oh, going to the wrong thing, getting all fucked up over here. Come on now. Depth chart. Iowa State, at least we don't got long to go. 89 quarterback. Oh, they got that Rocco Beck, dude. Oh my god. He's a beast. Carson Hansen, so I gotta watch out for their running game. Their wide receivers are pretty good. Play man coverage, or zone coverage. Got a great tight end. Right tackle's good. Their guard's freaking stacked, dog. Everything's with that right side. They don't have much of a defense, though. That's the good thing. So we can outscore them, if anything. They got a good, strong safety, but and their kickers, what? Damn it. 75 for him. Okay. But we're at their house, so. Doable, though. No trap game here. We can do this, Kansas. Let's fucking go. Let's go. I just upgraded coach skills. I don't know what you want me to upgrade with to, so go fuck yourself. It's a big game right here. Kick against the wind. I don't want them to wear blacks. I wish it would tell you what time the game's gonna be. All the way down here just to see it. 6 p.m. Okay, yep. It's a night game. So I'll probably let them do their blacks. Unless they got some cooler blacks. Those are ugly. Always like those. Cool. I don't think I need black and red. See, I like those. I wish they would have kept those. I like the way they did the numbers. They must have had a deal with Nike that went away. No? They still got Nike. Oh, those are really nice. The all blacks like that. Might do 2023 alternate. Okay, so there's either 2023 alternate. We can do those, the different helmet. Like that. The white black helmet, and that one, Cyclones. Use the black. There's this, which I really like. You can just do black. Do the black Cyclones on it. Do that. I don't wear the black tops. The bottom whites. And then there's the 2023s, which are sharp. What if we change that helmet? If we do that, this is gonna be the 2023 Cyclones. That. So you got the black, the all black with the white Cyclones. Where you got the white with the black Cyclones. Honestly, I like the white with the black Cyclones, I'm not gonna lie. That does look dope, and the reason I love the pinstripe's what's selling me. That's what's really selling me is that pinstripe. Oh, they got one too. They got it. What is it about it that I just know the other one like better? Sorry guys, this is tough. Just a black Iowa State jersey. Black helmet with Ohio State. That one. That one's one I want. So we're rocking. I like the pinstripe with the Cyclones like that. Rather than having the white one. Even though it had pinstripes. Black with the white pinstripes looks better. Bam. With the 2023 uniforms, black script helmet. Doing all this for my freaking opponent. Kansas 425 pick against them. And we gonna be. We could just wide them out. Alrighty, black. Wish I knew what all I wore this year because I was going to keep up with it. And we could do the red out. That looks good. Alright, we need white. Let's do these. Those are cool. With the red O. What the difference is with that? It's all white, that's why. Those do look better because they got the blue shoes. Well, I like that. I could even do that, put the red pants. I just don't want that much dark in it though, because they're wearing all black, so I need mine to be light as possible. There's a white helmet. The white helmet dudes will look good. So it's really white helmet 2, 3, or we go ahead and go with that one. We ain't even ran yet, so if it's a white out for us, black out for them. Let's go. Took me 10 minutes to sit there and figure that out.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And
have to go into Iowa State, 7-3, tough squad. Got to play great defense. Great defense.
As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Cyclones will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Kansas offense will start this game off. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. The give from the gun. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Lance Leipold is a 6-time national champion at the Division III level, but last season a step back for the Jayhawks as they were plagued by turnovers and close losses.
Yeah, and Jalen Daniels just needs to stay healthy. This is a guy at quarterback that when he does, and he's playing at a high level, this offense is just up and down the field. They're lighting up the scoreboard. They got to keep him healthy. He's got to be consistent. If they do that, Jayhawk fans will be cheering a lot.
Well, I think that's the thing that's fun, though. If you're a Rock Chalk Jayhawk fan now, you know you've got an exciting offense. You win a few more close games a year ago. There's no telling what that season could have been. So still a lot of reason to be excited about being a Kansas Jayhawk fan.
He'll do it himself. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. There he goes. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Jayhawks with the 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back has it. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Leaves it with the running back. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
It's hard to
from
see
the
myself
10.
in the snow, man.
It's been a rough start for this defense. They've given up
Would've
too
been
many
nice if
yards.
they
A third
would've put a
down
little
right there,
red
but
on.
a good chance to bow your neck now, to make a statement. First and goal, we got to be physical, got to stop the run game, get a chance to make a stop on this first possession, and force a field goal.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
What a luxury for an offense to have.
Gosh,
The
man, you
ability to
cannot
set the
see.
tone
This
on
is
the
crazy.
ground,
You
giving that
cannot
guy
see in the
football
snow.
time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Good methodical drive, though, because hopefully they'll have trouble scoring it being in the snow as well. They got a great fucking offense, but I would hope this would slow them down. They'll stop that running game.
So Iowa State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy...
Turning it on! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down here for the offense. They'll move the wide receiver. A run for the quarterback. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Cyclones kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run, a pickup of 6. The Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try the run. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. From the 17-yard line, it's first and 10. Leaves it with the back. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find out.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touch touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Both teams scored on their first possessions, but now a chance to send a message that field goals aren't going to win this game. Touchdowns will. Gives it on the option. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Slithers into space. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. It's complete to the right. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
They go to the ground. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice game.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
And the Jayhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Canty.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Jayhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. The offense
Now I got to burn my time out to start off.
Time out of the half. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
They'll run it from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Motion from the wideout. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off play action on first down. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. To the air, it's Beck. Right down the middle. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And the Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to take off. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
He's now up to 52 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Pocket breaking down. Runs through a tackle. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Looking to throw on first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead's extended a little further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
The Jayhawks will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Tell them, say keep running, motherfucker. There's a game plan for that. You want to run with that mobile quarterback all over the place? We'll get old Brock with DJ. That's my fastest corner. DJ Graham, baby. Let's go. Corner blitz.
The Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To throw, it's Beck. Snagged out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Unleashes one deep. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. And the Cyclones decide to punt it away.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Leaves it with the back. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To the air on second down. With the catch, it's Williams. There he goes. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Look out, he's got room. It's a seam wide open. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got two quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough. And
throws toward the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Using the quick game. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give is to Williams, fighting off the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line? Great job attacking those guys up. Not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And the Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. They ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll give it to the back. Creates a little room. Turning it on. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Here's the give off the left side. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the lets it fly deep downfield. Fires into traffic, and it's picked off.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They are backed up, defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. The give is to Williams. Not much room to run, give him 1 to the 7.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Start with the first down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. The run from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Gets it out quickly. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. And the Jayhawks line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Rides the back and leaves it. Breaks the tackle. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Buying some time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
I'll tell you, when this guy's in he never misses, and you've seen that in this game. Very, very accurate up to this point. That time, though, a little bit out of rhythm, and I think that's why he missed that throw.
He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
Third down play from the gun. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll send out the kicker here. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. The Cyclones want to crank the tempo. Back to pass, it's Beck. Makes the grab right on the sideline, but he's out of bounds, and they're going to lose yardage.
Yeah, and we talk about tackling as a defense all the time. 3rd down, money down. They catch the football. Nice job breaking on it, getting them on the ground, and not allowing any yards after the catch.
Here comes the heat. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying play action. And that's going to...
There you go. Everybody is a witness to this, that I lost fucking connection with EA servers because they're fucking trash and you can't continue a fucking game. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. It's having me do that. See, now I'm connected. Yep. Can't even click in it, continue the game or anything. Madden, it'll let you continue on your game, but not this. Nope. Not this. I'm still gonna upload the game just so you can see I was about to win 27 to fucking 3 or whatever the score was, but that's EA for you, and that's why I like 2K now, and I'm fucking sick and tired of fucking football video games, because until 2K makes a football video game like they did in 2K5, football ain't shit. It's fucking trash.